2025 was a busy year in Florida politics. President Donald Trump tapped a slew of his fellow Floridians to join his administration. Miami elected a new mayor, and a South Florida congresswoman was arrested on fraud charges.
But what political wonders will the new year bring? CBS News Mama's Jim DeFeeti is your reporter covering the political landscape.
Members, family, friends, and guests, the Governor of the state of Florida.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
The big political story of 2026 is likely to be the race to see who will succeed Governor Ron DeSantis.
My name is Byron Donalds. And I'm running to be your next governor.
The congressman from Southwest Florida jumped into the race early after getting the backing of President Donald Trump. But if Donald was hoping the president's endorsement would clear the field, he was mistaken. Lieutenant Governor Jay Collins is openly flirting with getting into the race. Former House Speaker Paul Renner is already in, as is James Fishback, a bombastic far-right candidate who has taken to attacking Donald routinely.
Byron Donalds is a slave. I'm sorry, he's a slave. He is a slave to his donors. He is a slave to the corporate interest.
Meanwhile, on the Democratic side, former Congressman David Jolly is hoping he can make it through the primary and appeal to moderate voters who may be turned off after 2 decades of Republican rule in Tallahassee.
I was a Republican once. I was an independent once. Today I'm a Democrat. I'm in a very post-ideological space. I just want big ideas to solve big problems. And I think that's where most voters are as well.
Challenging Jolly for the Democratic nomination is Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings.
I spent the last 4.5 decades as a public servant, and that is my true passion. And so the opportunity to bring about the change that we want to see is incredibly a blessing to me to be able to do that.
In Tallahassee, the big story for 2026 will likely be property tax reform, as DeSantis is pushing a plan to eliminate all property taxes on homesteaded homeowners, a proposal that would have to be approved by voters in November.
The number one thing in terms of tax is that people talk about is what's happened with property taxes.
But the most controversial issue may be whether or not the legislature will join the battle over redistricting and try to snuff out Democratic members of Congress. Florida is currently represented by 20 Republicans and 8 Democrats. But DeSantis is looking to redraw districts and take out as many as 5 Democratic lawmakers. Among the most vulnerable are 2 in South Florida, Jared Moskowitz and Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
They are trying to ram through new congressional districts, partisan districts, and pick up seats because they know when voters go to the polls next November, there's a freight train of opposition to their agenda that will run over them.
Jim DeFeeti, CBS News, Miami.